Well, as we all try to stay safe during the pandemic, there's been an overwhelming surge of disposable masks and gloves that are showing up in our waste stream. And while a lot of us think that we're doing the right thing by trying to recycle this PPE, it's really causing problems for Republic Services at their recycling plant and their employees.
And as we're processing material, we're trying to sort through the good recyclables, the bottles, the cans, the jugs, and paper. And if the flexible materials start to wrap and tangle around the equipment can jam, or it becomes less efficient and inhibits us from being able to do the proper sorting.
Jeremy Walters with Republic Services praises the recycling efforts of Valley residents, which have increased during our stay-at-home months, but says during the pandemic, paper masks and those latex gloves that locals think can be recycled are hazardous for their equipment and their employees.
Those rigid plastic jugs, bottles, and containers, those are in fact recyclable, but again, the gloves, the masks, the wipes themselves, those are not. They are used, they do potentially have germs on them, so making sure that they're possibly tied up and then thrown in the trash can so no one has to come in contact with them is the best thing you can do.
So Walters says the personal protective equipment has definitely increased the load of garbage, so he suggests wearing reusable and washable cloth masks. That'll cut back on a little bit of the waste. And since so many of us have been staying at home, working from home, recycling is on the rise, and that's definitely a good thing.
There's never a wrong time to start recycling and start recycling right. With more of us staying at home now, we might have shared responsibilities of who is the recycler at home or who is responsible for taking things to the recycling bin. It is very important for us to know what we can recycle, what we can't recycle, and then those things that are good for recycling. Some of them do require a little bit of preparation before you throw them in the recycling bin.
Walter says about 30% of what normally comes into the recycling facility is contaminated with garbage that can't be recycled. So now the extra PPE that's being thrown into that recycling stream is adding to the waste, which is costly and sometimes dangerous for employees. So it's especially important to be mindful of not putting it into your recycle bin. And hey, I wanted to answer a couple of questions from Kim, who emailed this morning when we ran this story back during the 5 a.m. hour. And she said, it would be great if you could give examples of what is recyclable, so that would give us a little direction. She was asking particularly about plastic grocery bags. These are not to be put in your recycle bin. You look for the participating grocery stores that collect the plastic grocery bags. So don't put those in your recycle bin. And as we're all using so much hand sanitizer, this right here, these are usually #1 plastics. And once you empty these and use them all, wash them out, put those in the recycle bin. And then if you're using the hand wipes, the sanitizing wipes or the Clorox wipes, these plastic containers usually are plastic #2. Those are definitely recyclable. And then any of your vegetable cans, your cereal boxes, your milk jugs, your orange juice containers, those are all recyclable too. You can break those down, wash them out, clean them out. Your soda bottles, soda cans, those are all recyclable, along with your newspapers and your junk mail. So those are just a few things, but you can go to republicservices.com and you can find all the examples. In fact, I'll post it on my Facebook page today.